what's up, guys?
What it do?
That was so funny.
That was horrible. What it do?
What it do?
You sounded like Uncle Ruckus for just a half a second. What it do, young blood? But yeah, so oh, that brings back weird memories. Today is a day, man. You threw me off, man. Okay. What's up? It's Joel with another Mix It Up Reactions. I'm here with my host, as always, H. Jones, the Wanderer.
I couldn't say that. Oh,
no, because you threw me off my game. So today we're going to be doing Blackpink, Pink Venom. Now, this is a request from someone who was like, look, you like BTS? If you like BTS and you love XG, you'll love Blackpink. So
check them out.
We're going to check them out today. So let's, there's a Pink Venom challenge. We're not going to watch that one. We're just watching Pink Venom. So, oh, those are the chapters. Oh, so this goes on to a bunch of other stuff.
See where it breaks right there?
Oh my goodness. That's so weird. Huh. It's unusual. I'm surprised people watch through all the way. Usually people are kind of inky about that.
Maybe they do that to tell you what you're going to miss if you fizzle out.
Yeah, I'm going to fizzle out though. So I don't really care.
Well, maybe it's not for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Of course.
There you go.
Well, cool. So we're going to be watching Pink Venom today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification so you know when new videos are coming out. And don't forget what? You gotta stop talking while I'm doing intros.
I better say anything
because it's throwing me off. But and then of course, I don't remember now. We're doing a barcode hoodie originals come out on our store. Please buy that stuff so they'll make more stuff for us to sell more stuff to you guys to buy more stuff. If you want to, go for it. You can go to mk5store.com. Of course, you see Vibe 20. You get 20% off the store wide. So that's Vibe 20, VIBE, not 520, the number 5. Don't do that. VIBE. Catch a vibe. Anyways, other than that, let's go ahead and check out Blackpink, Pink Venom.
Do that. Do that, young blood.
Do that, young blood.
Oh, yeah. That button one time
or twice. That's trippy.
Since you couldn't get $1 out of me. Look what you made us do. 천천히 널 잠재울 fire. 잔인할 만큼 아름다워. I bring the pain like this. That pink venom, this that pink venom, this that pink venom. Get 'em, get 'em, get 'em. Straight till you don't like. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Straight till you don't like. Taste that pink venom, taste that pink venom, taste that pink venom. Get 'em, get 'em, get 'em. Straight till you don't like. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Straight till you don't like. Black pen and aim, got bodies like Rambo. Rest in peace, please light up a candle. This the life of a vandal, messed up, and I'm still in saline. Decided crime, so it wouldn't be me. Diamond shining, driving silence, I don't mind it. I'm riding, flying private side by side with a pilot. Up in the sky and I'm wild and silent on him, and there's no chance. Cause we got bodies on bodies like this a slow dance.
What's happening right now?
Look what you made us do. 천천히 널 잠재울 fire. 잔인할 만큼 아름다워. I bring the pain like this, that pink venom, this, that pink venom, this, that pink venom. Get 'em, get 'em, get 'em. Straight till you don't like. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Straight till you don't like. Taste that pink venom, taste that pink venom, taste that pink venom. Get
Okay, so how? No, okay. I feel weird right now. Like there's stuff that exists that I had no idea existed. Okay, so let's roll this back. Okay, so I do graphics for a multitude of different companies. I do website design, graphic design, video pre and post production. So I've been working for a client who NDAs prevent me from saying any detail. And I'm like, Blackpink, I've never heard of them. And then someone mentioned them in one of our requests, and they were like, yeah, check them out. There's a lot of different songs you can, there's a few songs you can listen to, but if you want to see something that's just outlandishly nuts, like in every way, then watch Pink Venom. And I said, okay, that sounds actually pretty cool and dope. I don't know what Pink Venom means. It can mean a bunch of different things. I think it means like just the flavor of Blackpink, you know, their skill, their prowess, their, you know, pretty sure it might mean something different, but who knows? Yeah, man. Like, okay, the music, the sound, one, it is English, but it's a mix of Japanese, English, and maybe Korean, which is cool. But yeah, I mean, their English is really good, by the way, like really good. Like I expected, you know, you have certain like Korean people or Japanese people, they have certain inflections and tones that they use when they speak English words, but that was smooth throughout all of it, you know, which is unusual. But it was, there was so much crap happening in that video. I don't really know what to say. Like so much stuff.
There's a lot of genres too.
A lot of genres. Like, I mean, they had at one point in time 80s hip hop and 90s rap and like 90s R&B.
There's some rock thrown in there.
And yeah, the rock, heavy metal, a little bit of horrorcore it looked like, but like two of the members, the way they sing is not an atypical pop sound singing. It was more like 90s R&B artists singing. Mm-hmm. You know, the inflection, the tone, and the way they had a vibrato somewhat on certain edges, you know? I mean, what'd you think about it? I mean, I can't even talk visually aspect about it because they had to have spent like $70 million on that video.
Yeah.
That was extremely intricate, colorful, beautiful. I mean, like it was.
And it had some darkness in it as well.
Those sets were amazing.
She does, pull their heart out.
I mean, so much darkness. I mean, she was actually in a room filled with like black mold jelly or whatever it was, like
I think
glue
it was
or
the blood, but
or
yeah.
toothpaste. No, it's black. It's hard to claim it's anything but blackness and darkness.
Darkness.
I haven't heard that in so long. So what do you think of it?
Yeah, it's like,
I mean, that
hell, even on the still right here,
that
has visually, it's a lot.
That is visually beautiful. I mean, just like jungle within a cave, within a mountain range, within a room. Like
but they're standing
and
in
it's
the ocean.
Raining. Yeah, and it looks like they're standing in the ocean. Dude, so much fog. But it was just impressive. The sets alone were impressive. The
Very
skills
creative.
they have were impressive. How they were able to fit all that in and mix it together so it didn't sound like a blocky mess.
Yeah.
Still don't know how they did that. Because they literally were jumping from like, hey, let's go horrorcore, let's go R&B, like visual and like song-wise.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, dude, song kind of jams. Which I was kind of surprised about. I should stop being surprised and just be like anything in any other country is okay and good because they got skill.
Yeah. We don't hear it on the radio, so we don't think about it.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Really all it is.
That's the big problem, which is starting to change. I have noticed that in America, we're starting to see leaks from other countries actually coming into our ethos, where it's not people actually trying to just be American music and kind of kicking everything else out.
Yeah.
You can thank London for starting that because, I mean, pop punk during the 60s, or not pop punk, punk during the 60s kind of opened a gateway to other music from other countries really bashing in. I mean, you would say the Beatles, but the Beatles were the most popular band in the world. That's why they were able to break through. But punk wasn't popular per se, but was breaking through because they were just hyper violent. Yeah, I mean, we're starting to see it more commonly, like being able to watch TV shows, movies, and hear musicians and artists. They're leaking through.
Well, even on Netflix.
Yeah,
you see a lot of more. I didn't hear you say Netflix, but just movies and stuff.
Yeah, they've actually been the one who started all that.
Yeah,
like a while ago.
I think the other day they had like a French movie section.
Yeah, it was like probably about 7 or 8 years ago they started doing that. I think they were the ones that kind of had the forefront on that, because what was it like? I ended up seeing on Netflix a Russian like superhero movie.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember. It's called The Guardians or something like. It was actually really interesting. I mean, the dubs are freaking horrible. Just give the original audio, have English subtitles, and we're good.
Yeah.
You don't have to have, hey, how are you, Eric? We're doing well. Just the dubs are horrible. Whatever idiots they're paying to do this, like, I kind of want to go and see them do their business. Okay, what am I supposed to do? You're supposed to act surprised. Oh, like it's just the worst voice acting in the world. I don't know why they do it that way. Or they're like, well, let's try to save money. I'm going to have my cousin Earl come in.
That's probably what
Earl has brain damage. So let's see how he does, like it's the worst dubs in the world. We're starting to see little stuff leak in more. So we're starting to really notice a lot of music. Like I've already known about Japan because I watched a crap ton of anime. So in animes, like they'll grab not local artists or sometimes they do, but they'll grab national artists from Japan and they'll be the theme songs and the ending theme and the opening theme. And sometimes like a middle part to it. But so their music's very ingrained in their culture and their video games and their video games into their anime and their anime into their manga and their manga into their existence. The only thing I mean, they're starting to do live action stuff more, which is cool. But it's just very interesting, man. Like it's very interesting immersing yourself in the media and pop culture of another culture.
Yeah.
Because it's different. It's very much different.
Yeah.
So I mean, I remember when I first saw Parasite, which was from South Korea, and I loved that movie. And then I saw Squid Games, and I just absolutely adored that. It's such a dark subject matter, but I was like, oh, South Korea gets me. This is what I like. But so, I mean, I just enjoy new stuff. And Blackpink, I swear, man, the visual aspect, that alone gets you clout with me. Like just the visual aspect, because that video was so freaking entertaining and you can rewatch it and probably see a bunch of crap you didn't see the first 60 times.
Yeah.
Like, is there a guy eating a donut in the background of that jungle? Like you'll probably see a million different things. Which if I was like a music video guy in person, that's what I would do is I would put Easter eggs in every single half inch of
the
that
man
thing.
on fire running across the background.
And he's giving you the finger as he runs by. I'm totally protected. I thought that'd be funny. But yeah, so love the music, love the skill, the prowess. And my goodness, this is now 2 different women's groups that have like rappers with hot fire lyrics. Like, let's spit hot fire.
That's it. I'm sorry. I whispered it because I wouldn't say it too loud, but that's it.
I spit hot fire. That was a pretty funny old Dave Chappelle clip. But
Daylight.
no, that's in my head. I'm not going to get rid of that. I'm going to have to watch that now. But yeah, so I'm really impressed with Blackpink. That was, I mean, Blackpink, XG, BTS. I'm kind of starting to think that there's maybe not a band that sucks in that country because I haven't seen anything yet.
We've got a bunch out here that suck that are on the radio, so
yeah,
it's
so
nice
much.
to mix it up with the other countries.
Well, okay, hold on. It may suck for us, but there are people that love that stuff. You can't knock that. Art is subjective.
Yeah. But I can still say a lot of stuff on the radio sucks.
You can say that if you want to. It's not necessarily true. It just maybe you've gotten to that point where you're a different generation. That is also another thing. Yeah. But you can still appreciate good vocals and good lyrics and things like that. That yes. Yeah.
Understanding your lyrics is,
You just hate mumble rappers or anyone like it.
Yeah.
And you hate singers that have to use autotune. That's your two big things.
Remember, I went through choir. So it was all about enunciating. So it's like if you're singing a song and you're like, what did you say?
Yeah.
What did you say? Yeah. I may mumble when I talk, but I don't want to sing.
That is his two biggest faux pas. He's like mumble rap. So as long as any other rapper or artist we see from now on doesn't sound like that, they'll be okay with him right off the bat.
Pretty much.
And then singers who use just a crap ton of auto-tune and don't know how to sing.
Yeah. Because after working live events and seeing some of them people live, they're like, wow, you're terrible.
That's so mean. But I get it.
You've heard some of them live and you're like, how did it happen?
Dude, the worst one. Okay, so I felt really bad. No, I don't feel bad. But I felt bad for them. I don't really feel bad for them. So they're playing a show and they've got that microphone that has that slight, not a delay, but like I guess it's a delay. But it's a delay in time and effect for a reason. Because when she starts singing a word, it literally changes the pitch of the word to meet the next right pitch, right? So it's kind of like auto-tune. But it has a delay factor in the sound and effect so that you don't notice when she's being overtly horrible or off-key. I just so happen to be in the front row. And I have good hearing. So front row was in front of the speakers and before the monitors. Well, the monitors ended up being shut off halfway through the show because it was getting feedback, like a heavy amount of feedback. When they shut those things off, that woman serenaded me like a dying bird. Like it went from to and I'm like, and if you had seen my face at the front row, I wish I could have recorded that moment because I can't stop my face from doing things without my permission. It just does stuff. It has a mind of its own. And I remember sitting up there going, and the minute that changed, I went, and she could tell the monitors were off because she couldn't hear herself sound pretty anymore. And she was like, and he's like, no feedback. So I was like, oh my goodness, this is just weird. Because being able to hear her, because she was only like 2 feet in front of me, but it was just, and more power to you if you really want to spend your life lying to people about your skill. Okay. That's about the most high falsetto I can do. Not that impressive. Isley Brothers could do that on a Tuesday.
It's always impressive.
No, it's not
impressive.
Anyways, but so I mean, that life would be bad. But Blackpink, I thank you very much because that was very enjoyable. It was very entertaining. I enjoyed it. It had some actual meaning to it, which, by the way, I'm kind of scared of all of you. Just going to be honest.
Mainly the one holding the heart.
The meaning of the song is, I'm going to cut you. Don't mess with us. We're ready to come and bring the fire and the rain and the pain. But, which I believe it. And y'all going to be funky while you do it. But, that whole song was cool. I'm going to listen to that song again.
That just not any other ones.
Tape number 2. No, not any other ones. I know.
Gotta wait.
Gotta wait. Okay. Well, we'll see you later. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification to know when new things are coming out. Go ahead and buy a Barcode Original hoodie with a beautiful quote by Nelson Mandela. It's a beautiful Artistic design by Barcode. Buy it. Someone buy it once. Just one person buy it. One
You can
freaking person.
Discuss in the comments who's going to be the person.
Yeah. Decide, draw straws. I don't care. Let one person buy it so I don't feel like this is empty.